Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and having yourself a beautiful day. Man, it's been a while. I haven't posted a video in a while. I hope you're all well. As for me, I'm doing well. It's been a busy month. And yeah, what can you do? It's life, right? It's life. You have to embrace it. You have to embrace it. But here I am. Here I am. But I hope you're all well. It's winter this side of town. It is cold. It is cold. I want to give you. I wanted to do an update on my terrariums. A few weeks ago, a month or so ago, actually a month ago or so, I built 2 terrarium tanks, and I redid my small terrariums and all that. So I wanted to give you an update on how those are doing. All my terrariums, basically, the ones I gave a makeover, if you want to look at it that way, the small ones or your medium ones or whatever, the ones in glass jars, and the tanks, the 2 tanks, as to how they're doing. And I'm happy to say they're doing well, but you have to see it for yourself. You have to see it for yourself. I don't just want to say it, I want to show you. I'm super excited to show you even the display, how I'm displaying them. And I've changed a few things. But as for the tanks, they're exactly where I've put them from the very beginning. They're not gonna move. This way they're gonna stay. They're happy there, no issues at all. So that's what I want to do tonight. I just want to give you an update on my terrarium. It's a video I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm glad I can do it now, because it's good to have given it time. It is good to have given it time, actually, before I do an update on it, to have given. It's been a little over a month. So I think it's a good update. It's a good update. A lot can happen in a month, right? Or in a little over a month. So I'm super excited. If it's not a month, it's actually, if it's not a little over a month, it's probably 2 months. So that's quite a long time. So yeah, I wanted to give you an update on those, show you how they're doing, and and we'll take it from there. Alrighty, I'm gonna start with the tanks. Like I said, it's night time this side. I'm using this light on top, this wonderful, and I recently just started putting light here, so I haven't been, literally this week I've only started, because then I've been trying to see you know how they will do without it, and they've done well without light, because you can see that by the window they've got 2 windows. It's a window this side, it's a window behind them, so they get a good amount of morning sun, if you want to say, and bright light throughout the day. But now that it's winter, that's why I decided to bring in lights, because now that it's winter, the winter sun is not sufficient, and I feel like, I want to enhance that. So I decided to enhance that. Otherwise, before winter, we were doing fine, really. So I literally just put up these lights this week. I wasn't using lights here at all. I've just decided to do that this week, because it gets dark very quickly, and the light is not as, obviously, the winter sun, right? But nonetheless, enough with that. They are doing exceptionally well. Here is the first one I made. This one I didn't do it on the video, if you remember. It's the first one I started with, but it's doing well. What's beautiful about this terrarium is nothing died, so I haven't pulled out anything at all. If anything, I added a few plants, You can see I added an enjoy there, the bag which was not there. That was, you know, a while ago. That's a month ago, you know, obviously that's a month ago. But then all the plants that are in here is the plants I started with, and you know, nothing has died. Nothing has died. There's my Phytonia, even the ones I propagated, the cuttings which are just stuck in the soil, held on very well. Nothing died. And at the back there, you'll see I've got my, I think this is Philodendron micans. That's another thing I added a month ago in here, which I didn't start off with, and it has taken off well. It's a propagation of mine. I don't know if you can see it. If I move this away, this calathea, there you go. It's taken off well. And obviously at the back there, another thing that's at the back there, it's your golden pothos, which is doing very well, and obviously your enjoy, that's doing very well. And this is this beautiful bamboo palm, it's also doing very well. And this calathea, I'm just getting new growth after new growth after new growth, and it's doing exceptionally well, no issues. And this baby rubber plant is also doing very well. It's enjoying it in here. And this has taken off. You can see it's going towards the glass because the sun hits it on this side, so it's loving it. So it's growing, can you see it's growing towards the glass, so because the sun shines from this side in the morning. And look how it has laid itself as a carpet there, and I'm loving it, you know, no issues. And obviously this I think this is a peperomia, if I'm not wrong, ripple, and it's doing very well also. And there I've got a heart-shaped leaf here. It's also held on quite well. And this is a fan. This is your it's like a blue star kind of a, but this one is not blue, it's your green variety. It's also doing very well, so it has held on very well. The only thing I added to this terrarium is these rocks which were never there. I decided just to add something there, and I love it, you know. And this ficus also is doing very well, you know. So yeah, and I'm loving the light. Honestly, I'm loving, and I haven't had to water this tank ever since I made it. It keeps on humidity quite well. I have to open it every so often, so that I can let the humidity out, because otherwise, you know, it's all steamed, and you know, so I do that once in a while, every few days, yeah, you can say twice a week or so, or sometimes even more. I leave it, when I go to bed, I leave it open and I close it in the morning, just to let to let out some of the humidity out, that, you know, and clear up the glass. Otherwise it's all foggy, you can't see anything. And here's the other tank. This is the one I did it on, I built together with you on the video, which is also doing exceptionally well. And yeah, and this is the one thing I added later on. I didn't put this when we were together. I think I added it later on. I need to remember, or not, I don't remember, but probably. And it has taken off so well. You see, it's giving me new growth. This is new growth, your philodendron micans. This is all new growth, these small little leaves. I love it. And my calathea is doing so well, no issues. You know, my peperomia ripple, yeah, I believe it's peperomia. Even this one, they're doing so well, no issues at all, you know. And here is my asparagus fan, is also doing very well. It's loving it in here, you know. I'm waiting for this one to start giving me you know, fronds, or whatever you want to call these leaves. And obviously here, this is also doing exceptionally well. My this is your now I forget the name. Now I'm forgetting the name. It's doing well. I wish there was a way to shift this from covering it up, but nonetheless, what can you do? That's what happens when you put plants together in one thing. And this is I still have to clean it. I haven't gotten in here to do cleanup. I have to do that sometime this week. As you can see, some things obviously over time with the humidity in here and the moist, the leaves, some of the leaves which falls, or they rot away, so you need to clean that up. And something I added, which I don't know how it's doing, but it doesn't look like it's doing well. I don't know, but I'm not gonna bother it. I'm not gonna try and pull it, but chances are, yeah, this is a bamboo palm. I don't know if it's doing well, honestly speaking, because it doesn't look great. Oh, there you go. You see, didn't make it, so I've just pulled it out. See, I've just pulled. So that's what happens, once in a while you'll have to come in here and do cleaning and clean up, which I enjoy so much. And here is my anthurium, is also doing very well. Now with this terrarium, and the other thing I added is this polka dot begonia, and is doing very well. It hasn't given me anything, but it didn't die either. So no new growth. But you will see, if you remember well, when I made this terrarium, there was a plant which I put here, which I forgot the name of. That one didn't do well. After a few weeks, it actually just rotted. I think the moisture was too much for it, and it didn't make it. So I pulled it out, and then I added this, I don't know, I think this is a peperomia, if I'm not wrong. And some of it has held on quite well, and some I need to clean up. You can see, though, this, if I leave it, it will actually just find its way to the soil. It's funny how, but you can see here, all of this rotted away. So I need to clean this up, get my tweezers and just pull out all this up, But with this one, definitely one plant that I put here, which was supposed to create like a carpet and crawl, and I was hoping that it will crawl, even because it's a climber and it's a crawler, and it's also a ground cover. So I was hoping that it will fill up this area and also go up this wood, and that didn't happen. So I'm still gonna add something in here which hopefully will do that, which will achieve that. But for now, that's what I had, and I threw it in here, and most of it seemed to have held on quite well, this peperomia. So yeah, so that's the only thing that didn't make it in this terrarium, is that plant. I just don't remember the name, but if you watch the video I was putting together this terrarium, on that view you will remember you will see that plant I'm talking about. I had put it exactly here, and it didn't make it, which is sad, absolutely sad. Oh yeah, some of it is here. Can you believe it? You see, I didn't even know that until now. Can you see that this little bit made it? I didn't even know that. That's the plant I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see it. That's the plant I'm talking about, which I said didn't make it, but surprisingly enough, look what happened. There's a bit that made it without my knowledge, and I'm super excited for that. So yeah, so that's not bad. So hopefully that will grow and establish itself in this terrarium, but I'll definitely look for more of other plants which I can use. But you can see there's a lot of cleanup I need to do, like with this peperomia. Obviously the leaves falls, and you need to come back and once in a while and do the cleanup. And I do that once in a while. I come in here and I pick up leaves that has fallen, you know, and things like that. And the other thing I've added in here, which you won't see because they're so tiny, is springtails. I've added springtails in most of these terrariums, especially the ones which I've got like wood and all that. I've added springtails in my terrariums, and they're supposed to clean up and eat all these decaying matters and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, but nonetheless, that's how my terrarium tanks are doing. This one I definitely need to come in and give it a good cleanup, but it has grown so much. If you remember it has grown so much, no issues at all. So yeah, let's look at the small ones. And next to in between the two tanks, I've got the small ones. I've opened this one just to aerate it. Usually I close it. I'll show you how I close it. But then inside this one, I've got this bamboo. No, not bamboo. I've got this Boston fan, and you can see from the top. And then I have this plant which is the same plant inside this tank, and I've got a ficus. It's like some kind of a ficus, you know, and it's still doing well. And I also have a Scindapsus, and that's about it. That's all I have in here. Nothing more. And it's doing very well. And obviously I've put rocks, and I've put like a driftwood in there. I also have springtails in here to keep things in order. And this is what I do. I haven't yet cut. I still want to go and have them cut for me glass tops that I can use them to close these things. But for now, because I haven't done that, I've used this. It's like a plastic sleeve which I've cut to size, you know, and it works just fine, you know. And I sellotaped it obviously to keep humidity inside, that I don't lose humidity. And in this one, what I've got in here is peperomia, as you can see, and it's doing so well. It's beautiful. I love how, I hope you can see, and obviously layer of rocks. I play around a lot with this one with rocks. And this is your English ivy, which is doing so well, a tiny little one, and it's growing. And then I don't know if you can see now, because look at that buildup of moisture. But then I've got this is it's a, what do you call it, a sweetheart, a philodendron heart-shaped leaf. And even in here I do have a driftwood. I don't know if you can see it. So I don't have so many things, but I also have a fan in there. If you can see, that's a fan. I have a fan in there. It's a rabbit foot fan. I have that in there, and that's about it. That's all the 1, 2. Oh, I also have a, what do you call it? What is this plant again? I'm forgetting it. It's the same one. It's the same one as this one. You know, I know the name, and now it has left me. It's not nice when that happens. You know the name, and after you shoot a video and you sit down and you watch, all these names come back to you. So funny. But anyway, it's the same one. It's a division from this one, because I divided it into 3 or 4. And here is another one, and it's doing very well. So I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in here, and they're doing exceptionally well, and they're getting bright like throughout the day. And ever since I obviously this week added these lights on top, it feeds, these 2 feeds from that light source, these light sources. Okay, and this is where I have displayed my small terrariums. I've reduced the light. You know, I've got a light source from in there, and obviously a light. This is another light source, and this is another light source. Yeah, and they're doing so well because obviously trust me, if there was no light in here, these things wouldn't survive. This is not where I had them previously, but I decided to put them in here. They make a beautiful display. And this one, I thought this moss would not survive, and it has survived, and it has grown. This is a moss. It has grown so much. It's amazing. You know, all of this is a moss. And trust me, I only have 2 plants in here. Just the moss. I'm going to try and open it because I also used that plastic sleeves I'm talking about. And tilt it. All I have in here is really an ivy, English ivy, and a moss. That's all I've got in here. I think they make a great I think they look great together, you know. And in this one, there's a few things happening, and I also have closed it on top. There's a few things happening. There's a moss also on this one, in this one, and there's that peperomia, I think, yeah. And then we also have, this is your Phytonia, you know. And that's it. Those are the only 3 plants I have, and obviously I've added rocks in there, you know that, and it's doing exceptionally well. It's loving the light it's getting in here. And here I've got this fan. I don't know the name of this fan, but it grows like weed if it's happy. It really just, as long as it's got the conditions it needs and it desires, there's no worries, you know, no issues. It has grown so much. I mean, I had put a little in here, and it's already covered half of this pot, this vase. And obviously with that begonia, and obviously a few rocks, and that's it. It's not much. You can see it's already popping out of the, I need to decide what I want to do, trim it or let it really do its own thing. I don't know. I need to decide. So yeah, and it's getting light from this light. I've added these lights. I did, trust me. And the bottom one, which also gets light from up here, it's a this one is different. It's an open terrarium, and it's succulent. And you can see I gave it like a desert look. It's all rocky and sandy, and you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. And they're enjoying life, obviously taking their time to grow, which I'm not complaining at all. I love the fact that they're taking their time to grow, which then makes the maintenance a bit even more low, which is great for me. So that's what's happening in there. That's what's happening in there. The rocks makes it so beautiful. And this side of the cabinet, just gonna do that. So remember the one I said it grows like a weed? It's already filled up this vase, so I need to decide what to do here. And I love the look. Trust me, that's all it is in here, nothing more. And it was so little when I started, and now it's like, if I take it out and show you, look at that, it's all full. But anyway, and here's your small one. There's not much happening in here except my Phytonia. It's a closed terrarium. It's Phytonias, and down here is my peperomia, and obviously rocks, and that's it, nothing more. And down here I've got, I'm gonna open it. All of them are closed terrariums except for that. Okay, This one struggled a bit, I must be honest, and because I had overwatered it, I put too much water without, yeah, it really was a, yeah, I overwatered it. So we're still getting over that thing. We're still really getting over it. But I think we are over it because I'm no longer picking up anything that is rotten. Things that whatever didn't make it, and this is what made it. Amazingly enough, peperomia made it, and this philodendron made it, no issues. And obviously the, what do you call it, the spider plant made it. So that's it. You can see there where there's a gap, there was a plant there. I don't even remember the name, what I had put there, but there was a plant there and it didn't make it. So yeah, don't when you water your terrariums, especially your closed terrariums, the worst thing you can do is put too much water. That can kill, that's what kills plants in terrariums, is when we overwater them. Because obviously they take long to dry out, so they're gonna stay in that state for a long time. And in here I've got a peperomia, you can see from the top, you see I've got that peperomia, and there's not much happening in here also really. And that ivy, which I was hoping it will stick to that wood, but can you see my springtails? Look closely, they're moving around. You see them on the wood? Those are springtails. Yay! I love it. I love just sometimes opening them up in my terrarium and just watching them walk around. And I know it sounds weird, but I enjoy it. Yeah, and I have another peperomia in there. I had a lot of it here and it rotted away, so I'm happy to see that some held on quite well. So I'm sure soon enough it will fill up again. You see, this one also held on quite well, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So I don't have many plants in here in these terrariums. And down here, the last one, I've got, this one is just 2 plants. You see, I've got my driftwood and I've got my peperomia, which is loving life, and then my phytonia, which is outgrowing this thing, and it makes it look so not nice because now it's standing like this. So I need to decide whether I open it or trim it. Though I'm more leaning to trimming it. Can you see it's flowering? Look, it's flowering. For me, it's a sign of life and happiness, and yeah, it's happy. I mean, what more does it need? Moisture, humidity, bright light, you know, it's happy, it's enjoying life. So this is how it sits, because this thing has outgrown the jar. So I need to decide, because I don't like this look, I must be honest. I love it when it is sitting properly like that. I don't like this look. Even this one, I love this. Can you see? It's like a triangle. It's like a, not triangle, rectangle kind of a shape. Beautiful vase. And look at those roots. They just, it's amazing. And even this one, before I knew it, it was popping out already. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it for long. It grew so quickly, and now I need to decide again, like with the one next to it, whether to take this off or trim it. You know what I mean? So yeah, my problem with taking it off is they'll dry out so quickly, and I might miss it, and I don't like the idea of them drying out quickly, and you miss it because you're so used to having them closed and with that low maintenance kind of thing, and then you forget to go and check them because you still think they're still fine. But yeah, that's a thing with open terrariums that definitely different from closed. Your closed ones are definitely easy to care for, in the sense that they're really low maintenance because they maintain themselves for a long time. That's if you don't overwater them. So that's all from me for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this video or this update. I've been meaning to do it. It's been a while, but I'm glad I waited this long. So yeah, so basically it has been wonderful. The fact that they took off so well with less what damage, or I don't know. Yeah, it's just those few which I've mentioned, which obviously didn't make it. And it was nice tonight to see that there's actually a part of a plant that actually made it. And I pray it will grow and fill up that space. It was a lovely surprise. I was seeing it for the first time together with you in that tank, the one I pulled out which died, and just to see another part of it which made it, it was amazing. I don't even remember the name anymore, but anyway, it's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to show you how I close the other one because it's time for me to close it. I've had it like that the whole day, so I'm going to bed now. So I think it's best, usually when I go to bed, I do close these things up. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. So this one, I use this glass bowl. Trust me, I didn't buy them together, bought them separately. But somehow, when I was looking for something to use to close this up, this worked for me beautifully. Look at that. It's like a dome. So yeah, that's how I close this one. But anyway, it's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have yourself a beautiful, beautiful evening, beautiful day, and keep warm. Or if it's summer on your side, enjoy the summer. I can't wait for summer. I really can't wait to think we just started. But anyway, have yourself a beautiful evening. Bye.